Hey, what's up guys, my name is Charlie. Today we're going to be reacting to some more James and Mike Mondays, and it's going to be Super Mario Xmas for the NES and Toyshop Trouble for the Atari 2600. Oh boy, yeah, I don't think I've ever heard of these games before. Super Mario Xmas for the NES and Toyshop Trouble for the Atari 2600. Yeah, first of all, Super Mario Xmas for the NES, I'm not familiar with that. I don't think, I think this might be a homebrew maybe. Because I've never known a Mario game to sort of do like an Xmas, a dedicated like Mario Christmas game. Yeah, there's not really one of those. I mean, there's Christmas levels and all that, but I've never known Nintendo to sort of celebrate Mario with Christmas and all that. They do like Christmas themed levels where it's snowy and frosty, but they're not crazy about it. They don't actually dedicate an entire game to Christmas about it. So yeah, I'm having a feeling that these are going to be homebrew games. It's just a feeling, but I could be wrong. Maybe there is a Super Mario Xmas game because there was like a Mario learning game. So yeah, let's check out the video, shall we? Let's go. Super Mario Xmas.
Hey, we got Bootsy,
Boopsie.
we got Kevin,
Kevin.
and me and Mike, like usual, and we're gonna play some Christmas games.
Christmas
First, we
game,
have
huh?
this NES homebrew game, which Mike brought over.
Ah,
Well,
homebrew.
it's a
I
hack
thought
or a
so.
mod.
Okay,
Yeah.
what the
Hack
hell
or
is
mod,
it?
whatever you want to call it.
Well, it's Super Mario Christmas, Xmas Rekringled. You know, like Kris Kringle? I don't know. It's a Super Mario Brothers game.
I thought
and
so.
They turned him into Santa Claus, it looks like.
I had a feeling because
And it's
Nintendo
going,
doesn't
it's
sort of
going,
celebrate
it's going.
Christmas.
Somebody's. Oh, I
They
guess
don't
I'm going,
really.
okay. All
I
right.
think it's a
Alright.
one-player thing. I'm gonna put this down.
They don't really
Oh,
go
yeah. Oh,
crazy
yeah.
about it.
Oh.
This is pretty
Who
awesome.
made this?
I don't know.
Someone sent it to you?
Yeah. I have a.
Oh.
I have a friend that like makes homebrew stuff and hacks and stuff, and it's just a friend that sent it to me. So I don't know where it came from.
Oh, so
actually.
you don't know the original?
No,
What
actually
are those?
don't.
What are
yeah.
those supposed to be right there?
Those look like Christmas ornaments.
There you go.
Ah,
There you go. There you go. Don't.
hey, check it out.
Yeah.
Hello, Frosty.
Oh, that's so
It actually
cute.
looks like he's kissing them too.
Looks
He's
like Kyle
he's
Justin
like
a
kneeling
bit.
down to the right height and everything.
It looks like Kyle Justin. Give that snowman
do
a
that.
guitar.
Is this
People used to
censored?
do that in Super Mario 2 with Princess, how she kind of like
You know-
moves her hips like they would go up against the POW blocks and then be like, oh look, we're humping it, we're humping it.
Oh.
Ah! All those things we
Damn.
did as kids.
You can make the princess hump the pow
Well,
block.
not really, but it kind of looked like it, and
She's getting powed.
she's getting. Well, no, she's powing the POW
Oh,
block.
she's
more
powing the
like,
pow block.
Power in the
Merry
power.
I don't remember that. I don't know.
I mean, it's like it's really stretch. It's just.
Yeah, kills
You
your
gotta use a
childhood.
little
It's
moment.
basically like when you have a perverted mind when you're playing games as a kid.
Yeah.
I think we all had a perverted mind as kids.
That was the most
I still
pathetic
do.
jump onto the pole I've
I
ever
haven't grown
seen.
out of that face. I've always got
about 30
done.
years.
I wonder if anybody's ever gotten like 50 on the pole or like 25.
What's the lowest?
Yeah, someone's got.
I think Kevin just did it.
Actually, yeah.
Everyone's trying to jump the flagpole. Well, what's the
The least.
yeah, exactly.
All right. Hey. All right. So snowball.
Alright.
Snowball.
There
whirly,
you go.
Whirly McGigger.
Oh,
No
That
two-player,
sucks.
no continue in this game.
two-player.
Pretty brutal.
damn. No two-player, no
So they want you to
criminals.
do this
Yeah,
whole
that's
game on 3 lives, apparently,
Yeah.
or any extra lives that you get.
Kringles are a
is that?
potato
Hey,
chip.
does that did that candy cane even do
It
anything?
doesn't.
Yeah,
It
it
seems
didn't-
to not do anything.
You don't get small.
Does
I don't
it
think- you don't
give you
You
points?
just get
or
minty
something?
fresh breath.
Yeah.
I like
this
to.
paused?
I
What's
like
going on?
sucking the candy canes into a point. You
Oh,
do
yeah.
those and stabbing your sister.
Stabbing your sister.
Good for stabbing your fucking sister. Can we curse in these?
Jesus.
Do you really think I should swear?
This.
God damn it, Kevin, swear.
God damn it! Swear. This goes out to
Yeah,
my
James
sister
doesn't
this
really
Christmas.
swear a
I'm
lot,
coming
does
for
he?
you.
He only swears when he
Fucking
has
coming
to.
for you.
Oh
For your
shit.
sister.
All right, this is the furthest we've been right now.
Is it really?
Yeah.
That's pretty sad, huh?
Yeah, it's really sad.
Alright, this is
Is
different
this
than
is this identical to Super Mario?
It's
Nah,
similar,
this
but it's
I feel like it's harder.
It's much
Yeah,
harder.
it's a
yeah.
lot.
Whoa!
usually that's the problem with a lot of like hacks is they try to make them really hard. Because the only people who's gonna be playing these kind of games is like really hardcore gamers who have played the shit out of Mario Brothers so much that they're bored with Mario Brothers now.
Right.
So now they want to have like a different
Oh,
version.
no wonder I was.
So they always make them like really hard.
If,
Yeah.
If
Yeah,
you
what
play a
was the
hack, you can't be a hack, huh?
Exactly.
Sure.
Like Mega Man Ultra
Shit.
is like a Mega Man game, but it's made like a lot harder and everything. And
Actually,
Zelda Outlands.
Actually, technically, they would just to be geeky about it. This would be called.
I like all
a
the Christmas
mod,
themes
not,
in
not
this.
a hack.
This is
Quite
a
nice.
mod.
Yeah.
A lot of these
Say a
games
mod, a
that
hack,
existed back then,
homebrew.
you'd have to either like the physical cartridge. They don't sell them anymore, so it's like we kind of bought them all as kids. So then you'd have to either get it off eBay or like someone is reselling it. So that's why most people are playing them on emulators. And on emulators, the point I'm getting at is that there's save states and stuff. Like there's tricks to get through the game easier.
Yeah.
So a lot of times the younger generations don't have the chance to really experience how difficult some of these games were.
Yeah,
So
how
Because
delayed
using
they
save
were.
States and just making it through it.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Where we actually like have to do it like for real.
Yeah.
Dude, that was so
Like if you
good.
die, you go back.
Nice.
In general, most of the old games were a lot more difficult than they are now.
I think that's true. I mean, there's
Yeah.
hard games now too, but for the
Damn
most
it.
part, I think that's true.
I can't get
Yeah.
past that.
Did you realize that all three of us, I just looked in the LCD from it to make sure we're all in frame, the three of us all have our knees the same way.
Yeah,
Look at
that's
this.
strange.
Like, get with it.
Get with it. Come on. There we go.
Jesus.
Like the Rockettes?
There's your Christmas card. Well, what was it you said the other time?
Oh, we were thinking of doing a,
hunk
a Cinemassacre calendar.
Yeah.
Let us know in the comments, by the way, if you'd
Yeah.
actually buy a Cinemassacre calendar, because we can
There you
make
go.
that happen.
He's got-
Not
somebody's
really,
gotta
I
be
don't
in,
think
like,
I'd
bubble
want a
bath or
calendar.
something like that in the
That'll be you.
Cinemassacre calendar.
That'll be you.
That'll be you. All right.
How does this fucking... I don't get how this works.
I mean, it looks
You having fun
like
on that thing or what?
I mean, it'd
I'm
be
trying to
actually
think of-
pretty
I don't
cool.
want to jump and then...
Sort of
Like,
Christmas
alright.
He does
calendar,
like a little
an angry
Alright.
video game nerd
Alright.
calendar
That's like
would
really
be
hard to
pretty
do. That's
awesome.
not like the original
As a
Mario Brothers.
collector's-
It's a lot easier. I mean, that's a hard part
Of all
to
the
do, like making
horrible
those
games
jumps,
he's played,
even in a
like in the
real game, but
background
in
in the
this,
calendar, would be
it's
cool.
very difficult because the controls
Yeah.
are not
Oh,
the best.
nice.
Could you stop splooging all over the pipes?
Yeah. that's
Yeah,
like smooth
I was
pal.
thinking that. I
Oh,
was thinking
watch
like
out.
that.
This is the
That's
first level? Are you
that's
kidding
gross.
me?
That's like
Yeah, you're
spunk.
running out of time
Oh!
too.
Yeah,
Whoa.
that fucks you.
You're running out of time.
This
Yeah,
is
you only
ridiculous.
got 77 seconds, palsy.
Maybe the candy
How-
There's no-
candy cane
Oh,
stop
there you go.
time. Maybe give you
Did
time.
anyone notice that Mario's dressed like Santa?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This is the first. This is so long here.
it is.
I know, are you kidding
You
me?
Is it
definitely
ice
benefit
slippery?
from going down the pipe. in
Not
the beginning.
really.
I don't know. He kind
You
of
go
looks
down
like a
the pipe in the beginning,
Smurf,
it brings you out to the
Yeah.
end.
but then Smurfs
This is long.
are sort of like blues, so
This
James-
is funny.
it's like a
Holy
Mario
Oh, it's
Smurf.
the music is.
Look at this! How long is this?
It's never ending.
You kind of
Oh,
sound
here
like
it is.
Oh,
Sonic.
come on, 3, 2, no!
Oh, so close.
Oh.
That is so
Are you
unfortunate.
fucking kidding me?
Oh,
All
That
right,
time
so go
limit.
basically go down the fucking pipe.
Well,
oh, that's rough. Oh.
dude. To be fair,
Yeah.
you spent a half hour jerking off on that fucking
Yeah,
spring.
yeah, right? I mean, what the fuck?
There, all right. Oh, is it the music from Tetris? Listen.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Is it? Wow, good call.
Huh.
What's the name of that again? The Russian hat dance or
The
something?
Russian dance. I know what you're
The name
talking
of the
about.
song?
The
Yeah, no, it actually
There
is
we
like
go.
it's an
Nice.
actual
Oh, the Russian hat dance.
dance. Yeah.
It's an actual classical composition or something.
So we have to bend your knees on the floor and everything,
Too
it's-
little or something like that.
With Bill Murray?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he does. I think he does that thing in it.
I love Bill Murray, but that's probably not a very good movie.
I know.
It wasn't bad. It wasn't. It wasn't.
Oh,
it
no?
wasn't terrible. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
It wasn't a bad movie.
There's much
Didn't
more
he,
worse
wasn't he
movies out
Garfield
there.
too?
Yeah.
That's gotta
Oh,
be pretty bad.
Garfield.
Garfield.
Yeah,
Saw that.
Jesus.
He kind of has a Garfield thing going on,
Yeah.
doesn't he?
Yeah.
Well, he's
Well, the
he is
voice-
Garfield.
The voice of Garfield was the
In the
guy who did the voice
cartoon.
of Peter Venkman,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
On the
Lorenzo-
Ghostbusters animated.
Lorenzo Music, yeah.
He was Garfield too, wasn't he?
He was, and Peter Venkman. But then, you know who took over Peter Venkman halfway through the series?
Oh, you're watching that now, aren't you?
I am. You know who took over the voice?
No.
Take,
Oh, I know who it is.
yeah, you know,
Isn't it Dave Coulier?
yep. And it's basically Dave Coulier doing a Bill Murray impression.
Cut it out.
That's what I got Bill
I
Murray.
remember that was his website. It was like cutit.org.
Cut it out. That'll-
Cut it
Dave
out.
Coulier was
What's that?
probably working on
It's
that
like Full
while he was
House.
dating,
Cut it out.
Alanis
It's like-
Morissette. No, he
Joey's
had a
joke.
Nickelodeon
References.
show called Out of Control.
Too
That's
hot.
right. This is out of control. This conversation.
Out of control.
How much shit can we say about Dave Coulier,
Cut
basically?
it out.
Yeah.
Impersonation of the jackalope from.
What the fuck is
The
that?
jackalope, fast as fast can be.
It's
It was like a.
What is that?
Well, that's
I
a
wouldn't touch
snowflake,
it.
but it's a star.
If
Brian.
anything like that.
Oh!
Yeah.
Splooge, splooge, splooge.
That was
Santa's,
fucked up,
Santa's
Louis.
sploogin'.
Sploogin. Sploogin Santy.
Another.
Whoa. Sploogin' all over the fucking place here.
Mario
It's a Sploogin
Splooge.
Christmas.
Here comes death. Here comes death.
Oh,
Oh.
I'm supposed to do this? Are you kidding me? Look at this.
Christmas is over.
Well, I guess
Xmas.
that's it.
There you go. Till next year.
All right, now we're playing Toyshop Trouble for Atari 2600.
Is that
Okay.
a Christmas tree in the top right?
That is funny. It looks like a Christmas tree, but that is actually a symbol, I believe, for Atari Age, which is where I got this game. This is actually not a real Atari 2600 game from back in the 80s. This was made recently. This is a homebrew Atari 2600
I was
game.
guessing
So,
that, yeah.
you want to try
I
it
was
out,
getting the
James?
homebrew vibe
So by the
going
way,
on.
the reason we're playing this on a Sega Genesis controller is because the Atari 2600 joystick doesn't reach very well.
No.
And we have 4 people, so it's
This
just a
is the
pain in the
best.
ass, so it's easier to use the Sega Genesis controller.
Mm.
Those look like fire trucks going on here. So
you touch it,
I guess
and then it
you're-
lights up. I guess that's...
now they're
Now
green.
try-
So you
okay.
can turn them all green. Okay, so every
Oh,
time you
the
hit
green.
this, it changes the color of the trucks. Now I don't understand.
Try to turn them all red. They're
It's
fire
that
engines.
sort
Red,
of
all right.
Well, that's pink.
the whole point of the game.
Okay, so is that cool? Okay, you got it. That's the idea.
All right.
Just
Let me give it
change
one
the
more
colours
now that I
of
know what
what
I'm doing. Let me try
So
it.
now it's going to be
trucks?
something that's supposed to... All right, this is supposed to be... All right, so that's
Okay,
going to be
so
yellow
that's-
because that's a
okay.
trumpet.
Okay.
Oh, it's color coded.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Paint the toys.
Oh, that's what you're an elf. You're
You're
painting
crazy elf. You got to paint the toys.
You're painting
Gotta go
Santa's
red for the
fucking
fire
toys.
trucks.
Toy, paint that
Nice.
toy.
Yeah,
There's a trouble in the toy shop.
Why?
it's Godzilla.
Godzilla, green.
Why the different colors? What is
Green.
Green
Well,
is down there.
Godzilla's got to be green.
Even
That's
though
the point
people
of the game.
debate that
Oh,
Godzilla's
this-
not really green,
Okay.
but you know,
Okay, and the horn.
Doesn't he look
alright,
brown?
and the
Oh, what
red,
color's
so that's-
Godzilla? I thought he was green.
charcoal gray is the accepted.
I thought it was
color
like-
of Godzilla.
Sort of like a
Red?
brown
It was
color.
blue, remember? Yeah.
No, you see, that's not red. That's pink. You got to red's over there.
All right, red is here.
Well,
No,
I'm
it's
thinking of
Atari,
the
so
classic
that's pink.
Godzilla, the
The
original.
red is over
It's
there.
working.
You know, if you.
But then again, he was
if
like
you
a-
adjust the colors
just
on your
working.
TV. It actually
Oh,
depends
is
on the
it?
TV. So like it could be.
Oh, all right.
It could be wrong.
Yeah, it's
That's
relative, Mike.
Remember the old TVs like that one over in the corner? How they have the knobs? You have the tint,
Yeah,
bright
Hue.
that's
the
true.
hue, the V hold,
The vertical
the
hold.
vertical like scrolling it does.
We had to use the vertical hold when we played ET Go Come because that
E.T.
was
Go Come.
a PAL game, and if you use
Yeah.
the vertical hold, you can get it to actually.
I'll
Yeah,
try
it
not to
wasn't
read
the
too much into
horizontal
that
hold, it was
ET
one or the
go
other.
color.
It might have been the horizontal
Is it
hold,
vertical hole?
the H hole.
This is a pretty
trying to
cool
get-
game, I have to say.
You're trying to get to the 25th.
Yeah, it's
so
alright.
you're
I
at
mean,
the
it's not
bottom
really-
right. It's December 3rd.
Much to it. It's just
I suppose that those are the
Color
levels.
in
So
the
Oh,
Yeah.
so if you get to the
25
25th, you win, I guess.
25 levels, I
Maybe.
guess.
Yeah.
How long can you play this?
It's
Oh, look, is
Star
that,
Wars,
is that a Star Wars?
Star Wars
Uh,
Walkers.
was
And
Yeah.
what are those
Oh,
called?
the
Walkers?
walkers.
The
yeah.
walkers,
They gotta
that's
be
what you
white.
call
You get the
them.
walkers, make them white, make them white.
They look like termites.
Now I want to see what all the things are going to be. We got Godzilla, we got
Yeah.
Star Wars. That's awesome.
What? This thing's cashing in on the success of Star
Oh, it looks
Wars.
really
What's
difficult
gray?
to
What
solve.
would be gray? What would you paint gray?
My sadness.
I don't know.
Oh, candy cane.
A brick
That's
wall
it.
maybe,
Make a
but then
red.
again
There you
that's
go.
Nice.
Red.
brown and orange.
Green.
in a way.
Now it's getting hard.
Hang
Huh?
on, this game's too hard.
Getting out of
Candy
control.
canes, red and white, I guess.
You're doing pretty well though, actually.
I vote to try a less hard game.
You sound like the girl in Willy Wonka.
I want a party.
I want the world.
That was a rotten egg.
I want an Oompa Loompa now.
What's her name?
Yeah,
What's the character name?
Veruca Salt.
No, Veruca Salt was
Yeah,
the one
that
with the
was her.
bubble
Oh,
gum, right?
Fucking
Or no?
right.
Charlotte.
Violet, you're turning
Violet.
Violet.
Oh,
Violet.
Charlotte.
No,
Charlotte was the
Violet.
Violet.
Violet Beauregard.
Yeah, wow, nice.
I like Augustus Gloop.
Augustus Gloop. Mike TV.
Mike TV.
Mike TV.
Charlie Bucket.
Charlie Bucket.
Charlie fucking,
Give it a
come
whirl,
on.
Oh, jeez, what am I doing?
Give it a whirl.
Really?
Oh.
All right, we want to see
Oh,
you.
like you can run
We want to
there
see you
with
beat
it.
this
Yeah.
game.
Beat this
Beat
game.
that game. No, dude.
What am I doing wrong?
Fire.
The irony of
Bro.
that name, Charlie.
Yeah, I
Bucket.
think
Oh,
Kevin's
come on,
actually
bro.
right. They're
You're
supposed
right.
to be pink.
Oh boy.
Yeah, strangely.
Make
Kevin was
them
right.
pink.
You were yelling at Kevin. He was right the whole time.
Well, you would think it was supposed to be red, wouldn't you?
Oh,
I
it
don't know.
shows you.
Oh, did it? Does
what
it tell
color?
you?
Yeah, in the beginning. All right. And if you hold down the button, you can run.
Did you guys
Is it
notice
red?
on the title screen how when
Is
we
it orange or
talked,
it's red? We got
it blinked with our voices? Did you guys notice that?
Oh, really?
I'm sorry?
When you were talking, it blinks with your voice.
You're saying this game is voice
The
activated?
game is voice activated.
It's become sentient.
Oh,
That's
there
why
is a
it's
game that is voice activated.
Yeah, is
though.
that-
It's Seaman for Dreamcast. And I actually got to show it to you. It's a game
Yeah.
you actually talk
Tell
to.
you what,
Seaman.
Well,
Yeah,
Famicom, actually,
we
on the
did
controllers had
we
the
saw
speaker,
the
like in
every
Zelda,
video game
You
nerd.
play the Famicom
I
episodes
always
Zelda.
on
wanted to
that.
play that. Never. Do you have that?
We should.
Seaman.
I don't have Zelda. I have a
Sega
Famicom, and it has the
Oh wow,
speaker.
we'll have to get Zelda.
But
Had
here's the thing,
Leonard Nimoy in it.
I've never been able to hook up a Famicom because you're
But
supposed
I have-
to turn it to.
I have the what's it called? I have the Retron 5, and you can play Famicom games
Well,
on that.
can you do the controller with the speaker, the voice activated?
That I don't know.
Yeah, because Pole's voice hates loud noises.
Yeah.
That's
Good,
when
huh?
you like, you know.
Oh, you know what this game's supposed to be? An elf is painting toys.
We figured that out about an hour ago.
Yeah.
Now, what are those things?
Chips. Dude, it's impossible. Do you get a second chance?
Chips,
Oh,
I don't know, they
throwing
look like
conveyor
dinosaur prints or
The
something.
ones-
Oh,
It's
yeah, there you
Santa.
go.
It's Santa's
the ones
workshop,
from
man.
high up go down lower, don't
Ah, there you go.
they? Yeah.
This is getting fucking hard now.
I mean, there's some weird
Whoa.
chips. I mean, like,
Whoa.
the cells
Oh.
are a
So you
bit
gotta make it
brown,
yeah,
I guess.
think. There
Brown
you go.
color.
Oh, nice. Oh, there's okay now.
Shit color.
Yeah.
That kind of ship, I get it now.
Yeah.
Another ship, I guess.
That was a
do it again.
spaceship.
It's a friendship.
It's a friendship. There's friends on that ship.
Oh boy.
Mike, I think you're the best gamer out of all of us.
Well, I didn't want to be the one to say it.
There's a street somewhere. in New
confidence
Jersey
on
at
Mike,
Friendship
honestly.
Ave.
Jesus. The cocky
Okay.
little
I'd,
bastard.
I'd like to think everybody's friends on that street.
Nobody knew what to say.
No.
Oh my god, I fucking made it. All right, what's it gonna be? Is that a house?
A
log
house? A log?
Lincoln logs or
Lincoln
something?
logs,
Can somebody else try? Like, my hand's
Okay.
killing me.
I'll go
Brown and
You
green.
play too hard.
play too hard.
Gaming too hard.
That's blue
bro.
and
That
red.
was a
The rockets are blue and red.
that's a
James.
killer okay.
So they really need
I
to
think we
play
should go
too
back
hard
to
on
Mike.
this game. I mean, it's not like there's going to be a
Rusted
great
yet, Mike?
reward.
We're never gonna get anywhere
Oh.
unless Mike does it.
All right, what color's the house?
The house
Brown.
is. I don't know.
Everything's
Uh,
brown.
Brown, I
black.
think brown and
James,
white.
it's important
Oh,
you
it's-
make
oh, no,
everything
it's-
blue.
It's
Make everything blue.
They show it up top.
Brown and-
They show it up top.
brown and green.
Hold on. What color's the house?
Brown.
Brown.
What's brown? I don't see brown.
Brown, like the
It's right
reddish
there.
brown over there.
Oh,
That's actually brown.
That's burnt sienna.
Yeah, burnt sienna.
There you go. It's burnt sienna.
Wow, you watch a lot of Bob Ross, huh?
Just like that. Yeah. Beat the devil out of it. Just like that. Put some happy
Keep the
trees.
devil out of it.
I mean, I watch a lot of Bob
North
Ross.
Carolina is.
I love Bob
Just like
Ross.
So he's cleaning the brush, right?
Yeah.
I've actually got
That's
like
so
a Bob
awesome. I
Ross
still do that
Funko
with
toy
brushes.
and
You get
Yeah,
6
just
seconds.
beat
to
the
do it,
devil
James.
out of it.
Sorry, it's distracted with Bob Ross.
Shitty painter.
Bob Ross.
I like when you whisper, James. More of that.
Yeah, just like that.
It makes my body tickle.
All right, so.
Yeah, I watch Bob
Anyway,
Ross all the
I think
time.
we can.
You
move on.
lost.
Oh, we're at the beginning again. All right. Well, it's a fun game, I have to say. I want to keep playing it, but
Very challenging.
Yeah.
What's the furthest? What, the 10th or something like that?
We got to 10th or 11th or something like that. I think it's a great game. If you want it, it's on Atari Age. Pick it up. It's awesome.
Toy Shop Trouble.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
From deep. James and his sock. He's not wearing any shoes. Okay, that's the end of the video. That was Super Mario Xmas for the NES and Toyshop Trouble for the Atari 2600. Yeah, that was pretty cool to see the sort of gang sitting down playing some homebrew games. I like the homebrew games. It's nice to see people sort of trying to revive the games, trying to sort of, you know, spice up the games a bit, you know, change them around. But yeah, I had a feeling that these were going to be a little bit of a homebrew because, like I said, I don't really know a lot of Mario Christmas games. I know a lot of Mario Christmas levels, but not Christmas games. Sort of Nintendo doesn't really do that sort of crazy, sort of phenomenal American thing where you need to celebrate everything. Nintendo doesn't sort of do that. I mean, they do the occasional, hey, yes, Christmas, buy our games and sort of stuff. They do a seasonal thing, but they're not sort of 100% absolutely god mad where they have to do everything Christmas and redesign games and to make it all Christmassy. Yeah, they don't do that. They don't go to that far extent. So that was a little hint that I knew something. It was like a homebrew or something. I don't know if it's a homebrew or hack or a mod. Either way, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, if you like this video, make sure to give it a like, comment down below, make sure to subscribe to my channel if you enjoy my content. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.